It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is a sideline reporter. We are in the Windy City, Chicago, United Center to be exact, home of the Bulls. And, of course, Stephen Curry. Many wonder how they'll do without him. Find out.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. I like what the trade does for him. I bet it helps him right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
At the line for Chicago.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
It's deflected.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. We talked about keys to the game, and he thinks shot blocking has to be even more important. He said, look, we want to keep them out front as much as possible, but with our length and timing, we can protect the rim if they break us down. Kevin, he hopes that strategy will help them get their second win in this season series. Back to you.
All right, D.A., we appreciate it. They're focused on defense. We're in. Let's see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
And that's going to require great communication. Guys have to talk to one another to avoid breakdowns.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the Heat.
Hit by Randall. Harden outside. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Harden has a super and with his confidence, you might be amazed, but you're rarely surprised at any shot he makes.
And Towns throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Harden on the wing. Down low. Here's Randall. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Clark. Doncic looking it over. Off target from outside. Bulls still looking like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. The 19-foot shot.
Luka Doncic.
And there are the Celtics with another basket.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Outside Butler. Six on the shot clock. Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Harden.
2 minutes.
And Harden with the stuff.
Butler reading the defense and uses that pick and roll effectively. Good ball handling option.
Pass to Towns. No good on the triple. And it's Harden with the ball for Chicago. Trailing by 5. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. In the corner, it's Capella. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul.
Just careless. No other way to describe it to start the game. That's already his third miscue.
Celtics leading by 5. Doncic outside. Driving in. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Doncic has got his second basket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The three from Harden. A new 14 for the Bulls. Outside for Randall. Pass to White. Back to Randall. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Celtics ball.
So it's Boston now. Doncic outside. Butler with the steal. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. Got that one up quick. Harden's got his third basket of the night.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And Shane, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Outside Butler. Shot in game clock separated by 5. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
The drive by Doncic. Towns for 3.
Carl Anthony
Sinks the
Towns.
three-pointer.
3.
Towns has got 7 points.
And few 7-footers in the league have Towns' shooting touch. This is the guy you want to create for time and time again.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And
the
so-
lovable. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far. Working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar
Carl
DeRozan
Anthony
remains
Towns.
true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. And so it's Boston with it after the Bulls pick up 2. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with the team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And a playmaker in every sense of the word. Rose is so good at breaking down defenses and creating for others.
Now here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Nailed from three-point land. Smart's got the lead up to 10 now for Boston.
Give Smart so much credit. I mean, he's worked hard on his three-point shot. It's improved so much since he's entered the league.
Pass to Ross. Here's Len. The Bulls need to get a shot off here.
That's a 3-second
whistle. 3-second violation.
Celtics ball. Substitution for the Bulls.
Boston leading by 10. And here is Doncic. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Now Butler. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. And the rejection by Towns.
Rejected by Towns. I mean, he's become a great shot blocker.
Sweet move. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me is a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
At the top of the key, Langford. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Traps in the tray. Harden's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. The drive by Doncic. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Capella. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, it comes as no surprise that Capella makes that kind of tough finish. He's got a lot of strength and a lot of determination.
To the paint. Here's Williams. Out to Doncic. The three. Carries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 11.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that three ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there.
Now, here is Harden. Here's White. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Fader on the way. And nothing but hair on that one. Back to Doncic. Towns the screen. There's the lob to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
And so it's the Boston Celtics enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the action after this word.
3 points.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway.
Bulls foul.
And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. And Capella sends it back.
Celtics foul.
An elite shot blocker. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shots.
First team foul. Timeout for the Bulls.
Celtics making a change here. Bulls trail by 9. Outside, White. Outside for Randall. The tray. Bangs home the trifecta.
Getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Doncic. Second chance effort. And it's Clark in the corner. Doncic with it. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Towns, no luck. Chicago with the ball. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Butler. Outside for Randall.
Timeout for the
Chicago
Bulls.
calls timeout.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Bulls making the switch here. Right side. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Capella. Taken away by Williams. Doncic with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Doncic, no good. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Here's Butler. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Celtics ball.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Towns in the corner. Williams trying to break free. Outside, Towns. And here's Doncic from the arc.
Luka Doncic.
Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Doncic has got 14 points for the game. Rose goes in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Celtics leading by 7. The kick out to Towns. Clark outside.
2 minutes remaining
Williams
in
in
the
the
third.
post.
2 minutes.
Smart wide open. He fires.
Marcus
Gets
Smart.
the three-pointer to fall.
3 points.
He's got 9.
He's not confident smart enough.
Timeout
He has
for the
the
Bulls.
trust from his teammates to drain it off the catch.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
And the Bulls with possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Pass to Langford. There's the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Langford's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. White goes in. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Smart goes in. The kick out to Towns. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Anthony Towns.
Towns is got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Butler
Jimmy
nails the baby hook. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Towns down low. Pass to Clark. Back to Towns. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Assist from
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
Screen by Capella. To the middle. Doncic with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Langford. Now Towns. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Towns. Doncic outside. Over White. And so it's Boston. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a...
It's the fourth
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Celtics leading by 12. Clark outside. Back to Towns. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Back to Towns. Shoots over Capella. Towns, no luck.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
Here's Harden. And he banks in the layup.
James Harden.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Outside, White. And the rejection by Towns. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Left side, Towns. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Towns.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
The shake. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Towns has got 9 points now in just the second half. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, but they've got the skills to prove it.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And stolen by Butler. Trying to find White, gets it to him. Here's Capella. Makes it off the glass.
More of a shooting than passing. White still able to find the open.
And it's Towns penetrating. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
The three for Doncic. And he's good on the three ball. And the Celtics lead by 15.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Yeah, slicing through the D with precision. And Butler has a strong sense for when to cut inside.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim. No wonder they're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It
Defensive
appears
foul.
they may be on the brink of giving up.
We throw good, James Harden.
Yeah, and at this stage in Harden's career, he's all about winning. He wants to win as many titles as he can.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Doncic. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair to the inside. Back to Butler. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Wow, Butler letting it all hang out. This is why he's
Offensive rebound. Out to Doncic. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
The drive by Doncic. .107 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. There's the pick. And that one is good.
Luka Doncic.
And the Celtics lead by 11.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Celtics.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Doncic outside. 6-second difference between shot and game.
Luka Doncic.
And he gets the bucket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game with sustained effort across the board. The story of their game right here, one sloppy play after another.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but
in the pocket. She want the keys to the rocket. Finna I'ma lock it. Ooh, baby, know I got in the pocket. She want the keys to the rocket. Finna I'ma lock it. Pardon miss. Still with a narcissist. Been a narcissist. Talk about me with a marksmanist. When you parking it, make it shake, I give it.